Hey, this is Liz J. Simpson, founder of the Big Money Movement, accompanied by
Heather Petherick.
And in this video, we get to watch one of the best movies, The Pursuit of Happiness. Gauge our reaction to this clip about networking skills. Let's go.
This will be good.
Are we there?
Yeah.
Are we there?
Oh my gosh, I'm already,
the
my
moment.
heart is already.
Mr. Ribbon.
Yes?
How are you, sir? Chris Gardner. Dean Witter.
Oh, hi.
This is my son, Christopher.
Hi.
Hey, Christopher, what are you doing up here?
I came to apologize for missing our appointment the other day.
Oh, you didn't need to come up.
Oh, no, actually, we were in the neighborhood visiting a very close friend of ours, and I just wanted
Lies.
to take this
Yeah. Look at this
opportunity
man. I
to
know.
say thank you for your time. I know you probably waited for me.
A little bit.
I want you to know that I do not take that for granted.
Come on.
Listen,
What's that?
Oh, this an osteo-national bone
Integrity.
density scale.
Oh,
A company I
carried
bought
that
into
whole
prior to
thing.
my work
Yeah.
with Witter. I have a meeting after the game.
you guys going to the game?
Oh, yeah,
lies.
Lies.
possibly.
Yeah, we're going too. I'm taking my son Tim, my 12-year-old. We were just leaving. Tim!
Opportunity.
Listen, we'll get out of your way. Again, thank you very much, and I'm sorry about the other day, and I hope that we can reschedule for later this week.
You got it.
Thank you very much, sir. You take care.
Oh, wow.
Say bye-bye, Chris.
Aw, the boy, it's gonna break
Christopher.
my heart.
Hey, you guys want to come with us?
To Candlestick?
We're going now. Come with us. Where are your seats?
We are upper deck.
We got a box. Come on. You want to sit in the box?
No.
Well, it's
Wait.
not actually a box. It's a private section.
Love kids. That's real kids,
You
too.
want to go?
Okay.
Okay, kids in the back.
Oh my gosh, my
Convertible,
heart.
here we
Hey, why don't you
come.
put that in your car?
He doesn't have a car.
No.
He walk.
Yeah. Okay. Sure.
We don't have a car.
Ah! Oh my. Ah!
What happened?
I think I got stung by a bee.
You all right?
Good cover.
Oh yeah. Goodness, I'm fine.
You're not allergic or anything.
No.
Redirect. Good.
That was good. I didn't even know what that was.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine, Christopher.
Does it hurt?
Christopher, I'm fine.
Let me see.
Christopher, sit back.
Yeah, ignore the fake beast thing.
Mercedes.
That's happening.
Thomas Jefferson mentions
Convertible.
happiness a couple times in the Declaration of Independence. May seem like a strange word to be in that document, but he was an artist.
Wow.
He called the English the disturbers of our harmony.
He's sitting
And I
there
remember
drinking beers
standing there
with all
that
the
day
buddies
thinking
of
about
high
the
net
disturbers
value.
of mine.
And the experience
Questions
of
I
himself.
had,
Yeah.
all this
Listening,
was good,
Absorbing this.
whether I'd make it.
Which can be a gift and a
Walter
curse.
Ribbon and his Pacific Bell pension money, which was millions.
Yeah!
It was a way to another place.
Wow, this is the way to watch a football game here. Thank you very much for this, really.
Hey, it's my pleasure, Chris.
And Mr. Ribbon, I also want to thank you for giving me the opportunity to discuss the asset management capabilities of Dean Witter, which we believe to be far superior to anything you got going over at Morgan Stanley. And
Watch how
really,
much
I think
easier
you're
it
gonna
is
be
to
blown
close
away.
business in these
Point blank,
situations.
Dean Witter needs
waiting
to be
for it, though.
managing your retirement portfolio.
You know, Chris, I didn't have any notion that you were new over there. I mean, I like you, but there's not a chance I'm gonna let you direct our fund. That's just not gonna happen anytime soon, buddy. So, you know, come on, relax. Let's play the game. Go!
Okay, it's a no, but wait.
But is it really a no?
This is a door opening.
Here you go.
See?
I've had a few ideas
Collecting
already.
the business cards, baby.
Hey, thank you very much.
All the buddies.
Proximity.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
You're in a new room now, talking to new people.
And that proximity, they perceive him based off
See?
of that introduction.
That's right. That
Yep.
association coming with him in that car.
Yes.
He's one of us.
That oh my gosh, that'll make me emotional. I talk about my personal story when I was in sales, and I will try to say this with a straight face. There was a time, so I went through a very unhealthy, toxic relationship, and many people know that I lived in a domestic violence shelter for 9 months. And I was a single mother.
Yeah.
And I was showing up to work, and people didn't know
Wow.
that I was living in a domestic violence shelter at the time, and I was focused on performance. Like this Chris Gardner story in The Pursuit of Happiness, like I'm trying to keep it together for this clip because I can relate so wholeheartedly to just like, I want something else for myself and I want something else for my daughter. And I'm willing to do what it takes to get there. But it's also like being in those rooms is this a cruel window into a life I will never have? Or is this a window of possibility that shows me that by my choices, my actions, and a little bit of grace and divinity and blessings and luck, that I can create a new path for myself? And so the joy of being there and seeing his son, but also the reality of, I'm going home. This isn't my lifestyle. And I think for those of us who have a vision, and maybe your vision or experience or reality isn't as, tragic as my situation was at one time, but sometimes the dreams, the visions that compel us can almost sometimes feel like a nightmare because it's like,
the heartbreak.
Life, don't show me this possibility if I can't actualize it.
Yes.
So I just, that just like pulls on my heartstrings of like, don't be afraid though. Keep that right in front of you and keep taking one step at a time. And that no, do you want to talk about like his no? He's like, not right now. Relax, enjoy the game.
Yeah, Chris, that's never going to happen, right? Like, let's have fun today, but that's never going to happen. But in the end, you realize that it wasn't about that. Yeah, it wasn't about the no from him or getting a yes from him. By him being in proximity and getting access to all the other people that were there that day, elevating his position and making those connections, it wasn't the one yes that was actually a no. It was all the other little yeses that came out of that day, right?
Yeah.
And so for me, that's one of the big things is that we can't be afraid of a no. We can't be afraid to ask, the big guy for the business for fear that it might be a no, because you don't know who else you're going to be talking to on the way to that office or the way back that are the yeses you're actually meant to collect.
Agreed.
Like,
I just, that scene just touches me over and over. And I think about, I want to give credit to the courage for him to go.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Do you want to talk, like in the Big Money movement, we see women opt out of rooms. They decide because I don't know what I'm going to say, or I don't think I'm going to show up
they're
perfectly.
Gonna laugh me out of that.
Or if I knew it was going to be a no, would I still have gone into the room?
Yeah.
Right?
And the element of the fake it till you make it, right?
Oof.
Let's keep it on the down low that we walked here and got on the bus. We don't have a car.
Oh, B.
We don't actually have tickets. Like, I'm just going with the flow here,
Yeah.
right? And how often do we feel like we have to fake it till we make it?
Yeah.
And we don't know at what point, like we're afraid that someone's going to call our number and be like, the show's over, Heather. We found you out. Or can we just be in that space long enough to get the little yeses, to get the thing we're there for, but we don't know what it is yet.
No, we don't.
Wow, it takes such courage and such faith.
Yeah.
And the risk of anguish that coming so close and realizing we might not. And isn't that why so many people take themselves out of the game?
Yeah.
That they couldn't live with themselves of getting that close and realizing they couldn't achieve it.
Yeah.
Right? So what courage it takes to just show up.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I think that we believe too much in our foresight. The gall to think that you can figure out the outcome of every interaction.
You can't.
Listen, you don't have that much power.
Yeah.
I mean, some of my greatest wins have come from tiny decisions that years later I'm like, that's what our relationship turned into?
Yeah.
That's how I got that opportunity? You said my name in that room?
What?
Like, what? And so I think we spend our time trying to engineer our lives and figure out, well, if I do this and do this.
Pull all the strings,
Listen.
knowing all the answers.
Yeah.
No. There's so much of it is divine.
Literally.
And you just got to show up and hold faith.
You gotta plant a ton of seeds.
A ton of seeds, baby.
Plant a ton of seeds and just hope and know that they will blossom, and you don't know exactly which one's gonna blossom.
And in what season they'll blossom. You don't know.
The last thing I have to say is just, I also think we overcomplicate the business of people.
Yeah.
He could have said, this is someone who has a map of the world I don't have. I can relate. I can't relate. I don't have all the language, but instead of trying to judge, because that's also judging someone, like a book by their cover. It's like, I'm going to show up and I'm going to communicate and I'm going to have a human interaction.
Yeah.
And I'll see how this other person responds to
Yeah.
me. As if this weren't enough tears. Clearly, we just want to watch more Pursuit of
We wanna
Happiness.
watch more.
So click on the next video where we react to another version and section of The Pursuit of Happiness. We're going to dry our tears, get it together, and we'll see you there. Bye.